Yes guys, Manchester, Piccadilly Gardens. Right, the Christmas fair, whatever it is, going on. Let's have a mooch over there, see what's happening. Look at these guys. Sorts of sweets, chocolates. Look at that lot. Can't be bad.
No, it's about your barking out your pals there. How you feel? I'll remember this. When you say you've got to do a really quick drop off with your pals there.
Hip hop, chip shop. Porky's Bar and Grill there, guys. Welbeck's. Tipsy Wheels. I'll walk around the Christmas market, eh? Sort of speakers and that going on there. I don't know if it's music or what. Looks well, doesn't it? Looks good, really. Mr. Crimble Crumble. Crimble Crumbles. Thank you. Cheese. Have a look up here, guys. Pancake house. Cool. Gin and tonics. Gin and tonics, Prosecco, cider, Bailey's, hot chocolate. Cool. Look at that for a Christmas bar, guys. Nice, isn't it? Go and have a mooch down St. Peter's, guys, and I'll come back here in a bit. A quick look at this round here. Right guys, gonna head to St. Peter's, so I'll pick it back up in a bit, yeah? All these pigeons, guys, look at that lot. Yeah. Oh, Kingdom of Sweets. Look at this lot, guys. Kingdom of Sweets. Cool. Jelly babies. Lots and lots of sweets, guys. Cool. Look at them. They look good, don't they? Looks good, guys. Looks good. Personalise your tree, guys. Look at this. You alright? Good, thank you. It's on the other side. Jewellery, stuff like that. Whoa, look at them. They're good, aren't they? Are you alright? Wicked. Oh, look at these. UB40 undertones, U2. Oh, music stars, guys. Hey, pal, you alright? Crazy cat, crazy dog. Yeah, cool. Hey, Verona. Yeah, cool.
I remember it.
All jewellery, guys. They're nice t-shirts. Let's have a look on the other side, see what's what here. Nice little doggy. Sorry. Different teddies. Yeah, let's carry on down here, guys.
Been over in the daylight?
Just on my way to St. Peter's. Chocolates, stuff like that, guys. Tell you what, it's busy. Arndale there, guys. This fella on his piano there. Cool. Cheeses. Cool, that's there. Whoa, look at some of them. They're good, aren't they? Look at that. Cool. Skull and crossbones. Whoa, look at that, guys. They're smart, aren't they? Oh, sorry. They're nice. Look at that. They're cool. Dr. Martens. Dr. Martens boots. Used to have a pair of Docs years ago, early 80s. Pair of 28 holers, guys. 28 holers. Just coming under the food market now, food court. Coming under the food court. Nice, isn't it? Look at that. Some picnic area. Another Kingdom of Sweets there, guys. Another one. Kingdom of Sweets. Right, guys, going to carry on to St. Peter's. Well, I'll pick it up. Some dancers over there, guys. Dancers going on here, guys, St. Peter's Square. Look at them partying on down. Well, we're here, guys. St. Peter's Square, Manchester. It's not actually got going yet. Let's have a mooch about, eh? You alright? Mooch about. Go and have a quick look at the Midlands Hotel, eh? Yeah, this building, guys. Something else, isn't it? There's a Rolls Royce car in here. Let's go and have a quick look at it, eh? Never really got a proper look at it, this one. Look at that, guys. That's something else, isn't it? Look at that. That's smart. Over here at the Midlands Hotel, guys. It's a smart car, that, isn't it?
I'll give you a little hint.
Look at that for a motor. Beautiful. Right, let's crack on over here, eh? Over to St. Peter's. Guys, there's the library. mooch over here. See what's going on here. Got t-shirts, badges, leaflets, papers. All sorts of leaflets, guys. Stanley does have blood on his hands. That's true, guys. Let's have a mooch over, guys.
Massive genocide across half of Lebanon. And they are telling the world's media that they are not targeting children and they are not targeting unarmed people. And the BBC reports this. Israel says it is not targeting the children and the people in their tents in the refugee camps. Even the UN, their own international organization, says clearly these are targeted attacks. You can see them, all of us can see them, the world can see them. And yet they go on doing this. And within Palestine itself, they have now passed a new law this week that says anybody who is a family member of someone involved or supporting the fighting by Palestinians will be deported from 48 Palestine, from what they call the State of Israel, will be deported. Where are they going to deport them to? Northern Gaza? Where are they going to go? There is no end. There is never anything more that you think is going to be the worst and the last thing they've done, but they come up with something more. And that is why we keep marching. That is why we keep coming out every Saturday for the 58th consecutive weekend in the streets of Manchester and Salford city centres. And that's why we say that we do not just march, it's why we take the actions to stop those companies who are investing in Israel and supplying them with the arms. That's why we've closed down Barclays week after week until it has divested from Elbit. That's why those of us who were supporting the Oldham Peace and Justice Group and the Direct Action of Palestine Action closed down Elbit in Oldham. And still, 4 years after they took action in February 2021, 2 of those activists are on trial in Minchell Street in Manchester on the 27th of November. 4 years later, and what has the new government done about those charges? Why hasn't it dropped those charges? Why hasn't it come into office and simply said, all those protesters, environmental Palestinian and others who are imprisoned or who are awaiting trial, why not just simply drop the charges, not the bombs? Yeah, drop the charges, not the bombs. Drop the charges, not the bombs. And that is why we go on calling for a boycott of all those complicit. Why we carry out the consumer boycotts in the localities around Greater Manchester, continuing boycotts. Why we call for the divestment from the Greater Manchester Pension Fund of all its investments in fossil fuels and in Israeli arms. That's our money. Greater Manchester people supporting this pension fund, and we call for it to drop. And that's why we also call for Israel to be out of the international and the European football events. And I am very pleased to introduce our very own football correspondent, well known to you as chair of Greater Manchester Friends of Palestine, Norma!
The theme we're doing today is boycott, divestment and sanctions. One of the boycott campaigns that has been going on for a long time is Red Card Israeli racism. It is get Israel out of FIFA. For those that don't follow football, you might have seen it on the news. On Thursday night, Ajax beat Tel Aviv football team, an Israeli team, 5-0. Then, if you'd have watched the Western press, you'd have assumed that Ajax fans are just a bunch of hooliganisms, and they were all, loads of them were arrested and for being anti-Semitic. What we didn't see, unless you watch Al Jazeera, is that in the build-up to the match, the Israeli fans were marauding through Amsterdam, shouting anti-Palestinian slogans, tearing down the Palestinian flag, shouting "fuck Arabs," and cheering the genocide. That's what those fans are about. And we in Manchester, there have been people outside of Manchester United and Manchester City, each home match, trying to get people on side to get Israel out of FIFA. And it's possible
were just getting attacked
because actually attacking every football match that Israel is appearing in is a good thing.
No, it's not.
That's how FIFA banned apartheid South Africa. Because of the boycott actions, sport actions here cost them so much to police that they got them out of FIFA. And they were out of FIFA for 28 years. And we can do that because FIFA, this is the European Cup. Since when is Israel in Europe? Of course it isn't. It is not a European team. Let them go and play in the Arab League. But they managed to stop Palestinian football and football teams getting to their matches. And they have destroyed all sports facilities. Only last month, they bombed a group of children playing football, killing 5 of them. They killed 2 young footballers in the national team. This is what Israel is doing. And we're saying that it's okay for them to play here. The only people here that ever oppose them is Celtic. And if there's any Celtic fans here, well done. You're brilliant. Israel, the national team, is playing on the 14th of this month in Paris. I hope there's riots in Paris against the Israelis. That's what we need in order to get them kicked out of FIFA. So if you see any of us organising around football matches, join us. We want to get them out. and we must put pressure on FIFA to do that. It's an important boycott campaign. And don't believe the Western press that these people are hooligans. They are pro-Palestinian. And are we hooligans? No, we're pro-Palestinian. Free
Hooligans.
Palestine.
Hooligans.
Are pitted against each other at every turn and every opportunity. It is important for us to remember that when they have taken everything else away from us, our community, our friends, our families, even us as strangers in this crowd, as we all wear a keffiyeh and we all share the same beliefs, our community is all we have. And after 76 years of a brutal, painful,
Have a mooch up here, guys.
in Palestine, people there, all they have is community. You see the pictures of the bombs that have fallen, that have stripped their homes, the soldiers that have taken children from parents, the soldiers that have shot through the parents themselves. When the rubble clears and they cover the dead with shrouds that should have been tents for them to sleep in, all they can turn to at the end of those long cold nights is community. And it is so important for us to mirror those values here in Manchester, because we can do that. All we have to sacrifice instead of our blood and our lives is inconvenience. The inconvenience of being in the cold for but a few moments when they have to sleep in the cold and the rain for weeks after weeks after weeks of onslaught. This minor inconvenience to you, an afternoon, a Saturday afternoon that could have been spent shopping, means the world to them, because they see us on their phones, on their screens, they hear our stories, they hear us chanting, free, 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 free. They hear those words and it keeps them going, because we are their community too. Our actions support their actions to continue for another day, because we are all they have.
And yet, Western politicians are clean. Not for those being sent on a death march from north to south, but for violent, racist, fascist, or hooligans who celebrate the industrial slaughter of children and the destruction of their schools, and media, and the civil society that watch.
Hey Charlie,
and the
how you doing, mate?
destruction of
Hey, yeah.
Christian
What did I
when it was
stop
being
getting
done by
in, mate?
ISIS, or when flames
Fucking godsend, eh? These lot are spitting, mate. Yeah, man. Nice to see you, Charlie.
Heritage in Gaza and Lebanon alike, and the Prime Minister who takes to the podium to address the nation in agony.
Charlie said a
Not when they're
godsend
dispossessed
for
and
Trump.
displaced or murdered in their shelters, but when a few Iranian rockets land next to Zionist air bases. This blatant racism should come as no surprise from the leaders of the state who 108 years ago declared that Zionism, be it right or wrong, good or bad, is of far profounder importance than the rights of the indigenous people that inhabit that land. And today we see clearly that despite any liberal window dressing or performative opposition to Zionist genocide, the British Empire's colonial spirit has survived long after being separated from its body. When I woke up this morning, I rose from a bed with blanket and pillows. I had a mum that I was able to greet. I had a light to illuminate the darkness. I had food to satisfy my hunger. And yet when I checked my phone, it was the images of a child in Gaza sleeping on his mother's grave, because that was the closest that he'd ever be able to get to her again. What have I or anyone else here done today to deserve the blessings that we consider small or given, but in reality are worth far more than the weight of the entire world in gold? There are 16 political prisoners in this country who are willing to sacrifice their very freedoms for asking that same very question. Because just as Britain birthed a Zionist entity through the Balfour Declaration, it can only be but poetic justice that is also home to the most fearless, courageous and effective direct action movement that the world has ever seen, and that's delivered results that would have seemed unthinkable just a few short years ago. Those who got Albert out of Oldham and Barclays out of Albert, and those who define what solidarity really looks like. Freedom, I speak for everyone here today, in saluting the souls of Palestine's pure, righteous martyrs who have ascended in the most just cause in history. Freedom to those being violated in the Nazi prisons of oppression, and greetings to their great, giving, patient people in every street, neighborhood and camp that you reside, to the displaced and to those driven from their homes who have sacrificed beyond comprehension in facing nothing but a Nazi mercenary army that possesses nothing but a rogue, aggressive statelet. You remain a testament to the greatness of your people and a shame upon your enemy. And none of us here standing today will ever be truly free until you are, until we yearn, just as you yearn, that from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. To the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. I need it louder, guys. I know it's been 58 weeks. I know we're in the cold, but the suffering and the devastation that our brothers and sisters have been through, we need to remember why we're standing here today. And we need to say it loudly and say it clearly. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river, Palestine will live forever. From the sea to the river, Palestine will live forever. Brilliant, thank you, and let's have a very big round of applause for all of those Youth Front for Palestine speakers who speak with such passion and such commitment. Big round of applause for Youth Front for Palestine. And also for our next speaker, one of those who's helped keep the stall going so that information about the Greater Manchester Friends of Palestine Youth.
They kept on claims to have an ethical investment. A French arms company which works with Elbit Systems, and we all know about Elbit Systems. It invests 1.3 million in Leonardo, an Italian arms company. Invests 124 million in Gaza. And thanks.
Well, connection went, guys, on my live. Well, I'll see you later then, see you mate. Nice one, Scott. Good guy, Scott.
occupation now! End the occupation now! End the occupation now! End the occupation now!
Science Museum, I think, up here, looks like. Not 100% certain though. Marchers here, guys. Palestinians still coming back to St. Peter's. I'm not going there, can't be arsed now, guys. I'm gonna go and see if I can do Cottagers Cove. And that's it, guys, then. Right, guys, I'm out of here. Catch you on the next one. Yes, guys, down at Cottagers Cove. Let's see what's going on down here, eh? Dodgy place this down here. Scary. Get stabbed up down there and threw in the fucking canal, wouldn't you? Dodgy place. smell weed, stinks of weed. Weed or something anyhow. Not sure what, but fucking stinks of it down here. Yeah, just gonna walk up now and meet up with you. Yeah, I'll see you up there then. Alright, I'll speak to you in a bit. Dodgy place, guys, that. Hey pal, alright? Dodgy. About 10 of them down there then. Proper dodgy place. About 10 heads down there, guys. Not risking it. Anyhow, nowhere near as good as the Looking Glasses videos, my cottagers coves, but there you are. There's more balls than me. He's more balls than me. Free the Looking Glass anyhow. Come on Aaron, hope you're out for Crimbo, mate. Side of the road this, guys, these fireworks, crazy. Fireworks display there, guys, look. Awesome.